Hey everybody! I'm positive Northernlion today, because we finished the Devil Challenge. Let's do a quick inventory. We've been playing this game for like a month. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 missions done. Could be worse. Probably. But let's not get too proud of ourselves. We're going to do the moon today. Oh, I don't know why it is such a frame problem now when we go to deck construct. Wait, did we? We already tried this one. Okay. So we failed the moon and we failed the stars. Well, we'll do the star then. Ancient magic. Prepare to scrounge life where you can. What comes crawling through the portals, I don't know. Oh, I meant to go with recommended deck construction, but you know what? This'll do. I only seem to have a vague memory of this one. But I do remember failing it. I think we just died in combat, didn't we? The Gathering.
Take a step back and touch upon the mystery.
Oh, right. This is the one where mages are jerks to us the whole time. The village of Frostford gathers in the town hall to discuss the mage resurgence. Well, an elderly farmer stood upon the stage. I saw it clear as day with my one good eye. An almighty swirling spiral, black and sparking, come to take my corn. And our lives, comes a hysterical shout from the back of the room. The caucus descends into pandemonium. The mayor tries to calm the assembly, but has little luck. Right, the sobbing woman throws a chair at the window. If you had just said it's the chair mission, I would remember. Begin your journey. The Empire is off in the north somewhere. There's nobody to help us. I beg you, comb the area for anything suspicious. If you do, I'll reward you. Mayor's blessing. Receive 10 food when you reveal all encounters on the table. Okay, but then there's brimstone cards every time we move forward once, right? Like we're forced to take curses. I remember. On a lonely Imperial road, there lies a dilapidated tavern known as the Black Cauldron. Inside, you spy a group of mages huddling together in a dark corner. They are gazing enraptured at a dull copper goblet in the center of the table. Take the goblet away. The goblet is surprisingly heavy and takes some effort to lift off the table. Merely holding it sends a strange chill up your spine. You try to drop the artifact, but something compels you to keep it. The curse we gain is... It's guaranteed. I didn't realize it was named after the goblet. Consume 2 food instead of 1. So we've got a blessing for food, and we've got a penalty for food as well. As you pocket the goblet, the mages suddenly stand and turn towards you. As one, they open their mouths to scream. Invasion of the Body Snatcher. Donald Sutherland joke inserted here. An unholy sound that rattles the moldy rafters. The pitch increases unrelentingly, and you cover your ears in desperation. The sound rings on in your skull and your chest. Your knees buckle, and you collapse blindly to the ground. You lose 5 max life. And then you roll easy. Easiest roll of my life. I'm not even gonna look. Well, we have to re-roll all 3. So our odds are like 1 in about 200. How sick would that have been, though? You got to admit. You lose another 5 max life. 6, that's still a tough roll, to be honest with you. Keep the 6. I have to, like... we definitely want to keep the 6. If we keep the 4, the odds are the 4 is slightly better than what we'll re-roll, but we only have a 16% chance if we roll 1 dice. We might go up a couple of percentage points if we throw the 4 in there as well. Oh my god, okay, so let me guess, you lose 5 max life. Roll 14 maybe? 14. 14's doable. We can get lucky on 14. I think you just keep the 5, honestly. Oh my god, we rolled a friggin' 7. We lose 5 max life. 12. Okay. Got an average of 4 or better. Oh no. This is... Come on! This is absurd. 10. Easy. Easy money, dude. Yeah, there we go. Nobody beats Northernlion 8 times at the same game. As quickly as it began, the screaming stops when you open your eyes to readjust the gloom of the tavern. You find only piles of ash where the mages had been. You look around, but the building is abandoned. Was it always empty? Well, I don't know. I lost a quarter of my life, so maybe, maybe not. Empire Inquisitors. You there, what do you know about these portals? The commander scrutinizes your face. Of course you don't. You're clearly of the peasantry. What are you doing with something so dangerous? Forfeit it immediately. Refuse. Yeah, equip that. Your defiance enrages the commander. Oh no. Combat. Who would have ever expected? Wow, well, we're starting off with a little bit of a disadvantage, I'll admit. But Chieftain's Axe seems relatively good. Get thrashed. Oh, that's too many. Time to wreck this joint, she says. I did not realize we actually start with the healing spirits. And by we, I mean I may have literally constructed the deck to guarantee we start with that. I think I constructed this one. I remember. We got pretty close to the end. I think we failed this one twice. I've been so fixated on... Oh, I've been so fixated on the devil challenge. Please. That some of the other ones purged from the mental inventory. You cannot face me. I will destroy you. You felt like you sliced me, but I promise you, you did not slice me. I remain... Okay, that time you sliced me. Apart from that, though, I remain unsliced. Like a big loaf of meat at the deli counter. Begging you. Get slain. You're done. You're done. I smell it. We did lose 24 life in a single challenge. Not the kind of thing you should be proud of, but we are probably less concerned about our life as far as like the mission goes, and more concerned about our life as far as like our health goes, because we're eating twice as much food as we normally do. So, the dealer has added more cards against us, but we do get to gain some equipment. Bloodletting Vial. Throw a bomb that deals 150 damage to corrupted. Might need it, but we won't equip it yet. We would rather have the ability to heal. +2 food is good. The square paid for itself. Band of Thugs. Yeah, okay, cool. More combat. Yes, please. Can you duplicate a success card for me? I did not follow that at all. Lovely. Yeah, sometimes you get lucky. A few unsavory looking people exit the tent. Oh my god, I am 100% remembering now. You either fight thieves or ogres at every possible turn. I remember being a little upset with this mission. Save the healing spirits. Because again, there's not necessarily any point to healing well in advance of when you become in a dangerous phase, because we could always just heal the rest of our deficit right now with food. Although we consume twice as much, we do still heal every time we use food nonetheless. I can feel myself finally entering the Zen state that is going to allow me to succeed on this mission. The meditative part of the combat, where enemies fall easily, like rain in Vancouver, between the months of January and December. NL, that's all of them. Oh, is it? I didn't notice. Nice try, buddy. Wonderful. I feel in the zone. Focus on making good decisions. Let the combat flow through you in a zen-like state. Be like water. Jeet Kune-do. All right. Look, we don't have time for this here. She throws a sack of something at you. More equipment. It's Gambler's Hood. Sure, okay. At the start of each map, optionally bet 15 gold that you will end the level on full life. Winning draws a gold gain card. Interesting. I will take that. It allows me to reroll 2s and 5s as well. Mostly 2s. Probably what we're going to want the most, but... Elder's Gift, let's go. Grifter's Companion. Nudge the wheel, but also we get a bunch of fame, which allows us to equip other things. I appreciate it, thank you. Seething Portal. We'll continue exploring, because we get 10 food once we finish this. So we can throw equipment or a rock to try to knock these guys off the bridge and not have to fight. Oh, this is my brain, please. I would say that is a slight miss.
They can be mastered.
Whatever. Let's go. I'm not happy. I think if we had waited a split second more, that gambit, we haven't been good at the precision gambit except for that one mission where I was just like on fire. My cheat engine actually worked. Ever since they put the anti-cheat into the game, all of a sudden I'm not as good as I used to be. What a strange coincidence. So I remember fighting Northerners is extremely annoying with this loadout. I actually, you might have said, well, you know, you've got default weapons, why didn't you go with the Humble Hammer? The Humble Hammer, I think it's actually bad. As you gain fame, it approaches a minimum damage of 16. We're doing 23 already with the Chieftain's Axe. Even if that never improves, like we never get anything that takes it to the next level, still seems like we'd rather have that than, you know, inevitably approach a level that's actually worse than most starting equipment. There's no way to, like, demonstrably just hemorrhage fame whenever you desire either, so. These guys have so much HP, dude. I wish we were actually playing For Honor. That way I could just mash the guard break button, push all of them off the edge. I gotta admit that was a great death. Would ever consider acquiescing maybe a Wilhelm screen to go along with it? I feel I'm warmed up. Took a couple of devil missions, but now I'm actually warmed up. I'm ready. I feel it. You cannot hit me. As soon as I see green, my brain is like, press the Y button. As soon as I see red, it's like, press the A button. I cannot be slain. Dude, we have actually deposited all of the corpses off the edge as well. Let's go! So far, so good, dude. 15 max life. We need that. 10 food. Beautiful. Reveal 5 encounters, which should reveal all the, or should give us the food as well. There we go, Mayor's Blessing. A Steagle Pumpkin is the companion quest, so we will probably do that. But first, we are going to do Fairy Ring.
Even in my day, it was rare to stumble upon the creatures of
treading
the
through the
shades.
strange forest, you encounter
Rarer
a
still,
brownie with
as
a
the
head too big
mythical
for his
fade
body?
once more into the night.
Excuse me? I'm so hungry. Will you spare me some food? Have 10 food. And enjoy yourself. Treat yourself. No fast shuffles, please. You lose 10 food. Whatever you do, if you see the fawn, don't believe a word he says. He almost always lies. You walk along a path, following the cheerful sound of a pipe instrument. You come to a fork in the road. You see a fawn playing his pan flute while clicking his hooves about. Can I help you, he says. You inquire about the missing child. Oh yes, about yay high scruffy clothes. He went that way, he says, pointing to the left. So we don't believe the fawn, we go to the right. Upon the throne sits a queen, a cherub with 4 faces and a serpent's tail. The first face is a womanly face, the second belongs to a panther, the third is the face of the goat, and the fourth is that of a swan. The queen opens all her mouths, and a voice echoes, a mere mortal in my court? Why have you come? You explain you're looking for a missing child. I will give you... Oh, I refuse to give you one of my blessings. Well, you have nothing else I want, but I have no need for this snotty child either. Take him. Let's go. Get socially engineered. A goblin walks out of the chamber holding the hand of a small child. He escorts you and the child to another fairy ring and sends you on your way. You reappear in the meadow. The mother runs towards you, eager to see your child. Her face drops when she sees the small hand you're holding doesn't belong to her child, but that of a squirrel. Shocked, you let go, and the squirrel races up the nearest tree. The mother begins to bawl and spit curses at you. You try to explain, but she wants none of it. You lose 1 gold every time you're hit in combat. Well, I mean, it's not my fault, necessarily. Continue exploring. I don't want to give up my blessing. I need the food, dude. All right.
This town has been the home of much.
This encounter requires Ariadna. She doesn't exist because I used her to duplicate a card. Dang it, dude. Okay, fine. A great portal churns black as night, sparkling with red lightning. Corrupted creatures crawl from the portal. Oh, really? Throw the goblet into the portal. The portal churns with greater vigor until it explodes, releasing its energy. And then the blight creatures go, hey, come on now. That was our portal, dude. Not cool. Regular old corrupted. I'm not too concerned. I think we're fairly okay here. So far, so good. We're 10 max life down. Not necessarily crushing it from the perspective of, like, almost any resources, but still. Not mad about it. Feel like we're not leaving ourselves too disadvantaged here. A little salty. I got hit in the middle of doing a finisher, but you know what? Sometimes the game giveth, and sometimes the game taketh away. Wonderful. I feel lonely without a companion, though. Just bashing on the X button over and over. We lose our curse, presumably. Nice. Bet 15 gold to receive gain card at the end of the level if you have full health. I will bet. We're not doing much with 19 gold anyway. We still have the Goblet's curse. In the depths of this cave, you find a young woman bound with ropes. A mage raises a dagger menacingly over her heart. You cry out and protest, your voice echoing throughout the chamber. The mage looks up without a hint of surprise on his face. Ah, the hero has come, but what will he do? I require a sacrifice either way. With the dagger poised above the maiden's heart, your hands are tied. What will you sacrifice to the gods? Your blood. I'll sacrifice my blood. No, sacrifice your gold. You've only got 4 gold total. Yeah, see ya. Oh no, my gold. I'd rather lose 4 gold than like 40 HP. The dagger. You get the dagger's curse, I assume. Draw a life pain card before every encounter. That seems very bad. The dagger is uncomfortably warm, but you're compelled to hold it. The maiden bows gratefully. Sure, whatever. We don't need more flavor text, we're good. Let's try to find the exit. We're running a little light on food. Of course, we're gonna take pain every single time. Empire Inquisitors, you cross paths. You there, what do you know about these portals? Why, you're the mercenary, you saved Westwind. The soldiers are suitably impressed. I'm assuming this is to do with our fame. Okay. Band of thugs. Alright, here we go. No. If I have to fight an ogre, I have to fight an ogre. I'd rather have her on my side. Oh, Eagle Eye! And none of the cherry variety. Dude, this is swell. Starting to finally get those hawk eyes we need to succeed. Alright, and we have our companion. Can always take healing spirits. That skeleton is so fast! It's the fastest skeleton I've ever seen in my life. There is something very satisfying about the skeleton splintering when they get hit. It's less satisfying when they come back to life immediately after. But I'm telling you, honestly, you picked a bad day to play me in this game. Because I can't be defeated today. I don't know how to describe it. You know, some days you're on, some days you're off. Feels like last time we played this mission, we were probably a little off. Right now, I'm feeling very good. I'm feeling unstoppable. I'm feeling like even my companion dying against a flippin' skeleton can't bring me down. Slain. Thusly. You almost got me there, I'm not gonna lie. You did almost manage to take a shot at the champ. Okay, well, you know what, mister? Why don't you make like a banana and split? We should not have taken that much damage at the end of it. We were doing so well, but don't worry about it too much. You know, I think we gotta take like a Zen approach here. Give me some food, please. A sack of... In combat, boost life to 75 when life drops below 25, then discard this card. Very good. Gain 10 gold. I'm gonna camp, and I'm gonna try to spend all 10 gold on food. I cooked. One day I'll learn how to read. Please, please, sir. I want some more food. Sell equipment. We're probably never gonna use the bloodletting vial. I know it's good against corrupted, but we just simply put almost never use our artifacts to begin with. So as much as I hate to do it, because it feels suboptimal, I'm gonna do it nonetheless. And I'm also gonna buy enough food to move 2 spaces, hopefully. I know we consume 2 per space now, but Alright. So be it. This is what our other artifact is built for. General store. That's pretty bad. I will leave. That's not what I meant to click on, but it doesn't matter. I will leave you. Please tell me this is the exit. We do take a little starvation damage.
Gasping with each step.
The healer.
To survive.
Yeah.
Find food
Ask about
if you
curse
can.
removal. Lose 8 fame to remove a curse. That sounds lovely. Please take away the goblet's curse that makes us eat twice as much food. That's wonderful. Ask about curse removal. Lose 10 fame to remove a curse. Yes. Goodbye, Dagger's curse. Dude, the healer is a 10 out of 10 card here. Goodbye. We can't afford anything else, probably. So we're still going to starve a little bit, but we got the portal. This is going to be tough. Seal it. Go to the next level. We got to win here. We could always use the healing spirits to heal ourselves. That's pretty important. In fact, now's probably the right time. How much life do we have? 75. Wait, we got healed by throwing the dagger away. That's beautiful. I don't know what happens to our gamble now, by the way. We made a bet, and then we lost the piece of equipment that had the bet. So I'm going to assume that we've nullified the bet, and as a result, you know, we've lost whatever resource we put in, which I think was 15 gold. Life goes on. Go for it. Go for it. No, okay, that was close. I don't know why we healed so much, but I'm very happy. Maybe I should start actually reading what shows up on the screen, huh? Good one. Bashed. Continue to get bashed. Wow, that hurts me. They even do something like that. I'm actually, like, the healer might be the greatest card you could ever conceive of for this mission. The fact that we purged the 2 curses that were horrible for us, I think is only gonna, you know, make things even easier for us as we get further in. So, rest assured, I'm very happy right now. Can't you hear it in the sound of my voice? This is my happy face. Tommy Lee Jones. I forgot the name of the movie. It's the movie where Tommy Lee Jones is a member of the CIA and he has to protect the University of Tennessee cheerleaders. I forget it. It's a good one, though, I promise. All right. Move forward, please. Boneyard. As night falls, you hear the sound of digging coming from a cemetery. You spy a coven of mages with shovels. Steadfast, they dig until they hear a metallic clanking sound. They unearth a small disc. In the moonlight, you can almost distinguish a pattern on its surface. Right, yeah, I remember. 15's tough to roll. We need a 4 or greater. Oh! Let's go. An apprentice arrives laden with pies and cheeses. The mages make themselves comfortable and enjoy their graveyard snack. They did the mash. I'm gonna sneak up on them because I want those pies and cheeses. We got no food. Goldie. I'm upset with myself. You trip and tumble down the hill, bouncing off headstones and monuments until you finally come to rest in front of the mages. Yeah, no 15 life. There you go. Okay, that's just cruel. Equally surprised, they sweep their pies aside and fumble for their spell books. It seems bad. It's a good opportunity for us to heal a little bit and play it safe. I do not feel like a very smart boy right now. Heal up immediately, please. Right, I forgot. I remember now. The freaking spears and bombs that get thrown out here. Right, now you get bashed. I do remember that as well. Good, 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 good. We got every ability to make this happen. Drink that Estus. Drink that freaking Estus, dude. Just never let up. Your companion can take as much damage as she wishes to take. I think we're in the clear. Despite, like, completely screwing up the earlier situation. Let's... You mean we only had to kill that unit? We didn't have... Right, because the skeletons are dependent on the mage to exist. Beautiful. Okay, well, whatever. We didn't really get hit anyway, so it doesn't matter. Gambler's Hood. You can now re-equip it. Thank you. You gain 4 fame. What's the Pentacles Curse? Draw a curse card before every encounter. That's very bad. Explore the graveyard a little bit more. Food.
Here we see yet another wheel.
There is no food.
Each different, yet each bearing their own similarities.
I'll take life. Or fighting greed anarchists. You know what? Nudge the wheel to the left, please. Thank you. That's much better. You stumble upon a shrub of glistening berries. The sweet scent is so appetizing you can't help but eat a handful immediately. Thank you so much for your help. We are going to starve. There's no way around it, I think. Lose 1 gold every time you starve. Alright, well, that doesn't matter at all right now. Follow the weave. Oh, take my food. And then, give me food. I see food. Sick, dude. Actually smart. Do not nudge the wheel. We've offered one insight we can, but the path is still yours to walk. Lose 5 food, gain
Perhaps
3
you should
food.
visit a campfire?
Actually, like a perfect outcome. Your companion takes 30% of any resource that you earn while they are active. I don't even really understand what that means. No, I don't want to lose my companion. I'd rather fight an ogre. And we're gonna have to. But at least it's an ogre by themselves, not an ogre plus enemies. Dude, this mission does not mess around. This is some wild business right here. We don't need to consume the last healing spirit yet. Nobody cares about working in the forge, lady. We're fighting a freaking ogre right now. You focus on the task at hand. I'm bringing the heat, okay? Oh no, we've glitched him out. Now he's permanently got the tell over his head. Which is actually horrible. Because it means that we're gonna have to look at his animation almost like it's Dark Souls or something like that. And figure out whether he's doing a red or a green. I guess if we see exclusively green, we know he's gonna be doing a parry attack. And if we see red plus green, then we know we're watching the CBC between the years of 1994 and 2003. It's a little Canadian joke for my Canadian viewers. All right, we don't have time for this. Gain 1 equipment. We want Imperial armor, I think. Yeah. 20 max life, you've got a one-handed weapon equipped, but mostly the defense is good. So she took some of my gold. I'm not that mad about that, to be honest. 1 random enemy in every combat inflicts double damage. That's not that bad. These guys aren't going to be mad at me. Oh. You're clearly of the peasantry. I refuse to forfeit my equipment to you. That's outrageous, to be honest. I'm not gonna let you extort me just because of the fact that I happen to be here. Just because I have 14 fame instead of 16, you think you can push me around? Well, they will. Well, they will. You want to push me down? Well, they will. Well, they will. I think they might even take me for granted. I'm upset that that damage counted, but you know what? It is what it is. Okay, that one I was trying hard to get out of the way of. Hopefully, oh, the red enemy has got to be double damage enemy. I thought that was something that our companion did. No, not today. We gotta focus. Because I'm still like, I don't think it's the right time to use healing spirits. If we can avoid it, I'd rather use it when we're like next to death. Nice. I don't think we gain a benefit from using it in health that we might be able to heal up anyway. Almost got me. Let's go. All right. Not even Matthew McConaughey. All right. That's how you know I'm perturbed to the present moment. The Empire will learn what transpired here. That makes me a little upset, to be honest, because, I mean, they tried to extort me, and I said no. They take some of my food, but at least we got some. Every individual enemy inflicts 200% damage the first time they hit anyone in combat. That sounds really bad. Do we have the time to listen? No, okay, so the thing is, there's no point to selling equipment here. You lose a random equipment card whenever you lose a curse. We made it this far last time. Field of Fate can be okay. You don't need to duplicate it. I'd rather have a companion. Oh. You leap at the Fae and grab her. She struggles out of your grasp, injuring her wing in the process. She curses you as she flits away. Lose equipment whenever you gain a curse. What? So we lose equipment whenever we gain or lose a curse, and we gain a curse every time we move a space. Wonderful. I gave up my healing spirits. You may not gain a blessing while you have more blessings than curses. Sure, and then gremlins. All right. Take my gambler's hood, I guess. Thank God you're the exit. The front door gives without much resistance. Nature has reclaimed what was once a luxurious residence. Floors buckled by tree roots, walls covered in green moss. The floodboards creak ominously beneath your feet. 10 steps from the cellar door, you pray the floor doesn't give out. Don't make me feel bad about getting rid of my gambler's hood, please. We had to make a decision. No! It's 2s and 5s only! You take 9 steps towards the door. Suddenly, the floor gives under your weight, and you fall through the cellar. Lose 15 life. Lose 13 max life. A hellish vortex fills the space below the manor. You feel the heat of the mage's disc. Mage's disc is what it says. Through the satchel. Monsters claw their way out of the seething portal. All right. 3 of 4 portals closed. It would be really nice to get rid of our curses here, because I honestly, if you had asked me like 11 minutes ago, I would have been like, yeah, we're set. Now I do not feel like we're set. I feel like this is terrible. I feel like we're in a horrible position. We get hurt the whole time we're in that spire, so like, try to break free from it as soon as possible. This is gonna be tough, man. I don't really want to spend my whole life... Oh my god! Kiting enemies? This will... kite him. You come back to life. Hurt them. Buy me some time. I want that spire to go down. It was 1 hit away. There we go. All right, come back to life. As much as I hesitate to toot my own horn, I think if we hadn't partitioned this, like modularized this combat down to a little bit of a smaller size, we would 100% die. Instead, we're like 20% gonna die. I resist that notion. He did not hit me. I was just surrounded by bodies. There was no getting out. So I don't believe that by default we actually lose the curses that were presented to us before. So I think we'll still continue to gain a curse per combat, per encounter, I should say. You're alive, huh? Alright. Thanks, by the way, for keeping this guy from coming after me. I really appreciate it. You did a great job. Lovely. Well, this is bad. Final level, though. Lose one blessing after every combat in which you used a weapon ability or artifact. Yeah, okay, sure. Honestly, take my companion, dude. Stormy Shore.
It was the weakness of pride.
You walk along the seashore on a dark, stormy night. A lone gull squawks
however.
overhead, drowned out by the crashing of waves and the rumble of the sky. A coven of mages chant about something low and ominous. Dark clouds gather overhead as a mage raises a scepter to the heavens. With crash, lightning strikes the scepter. The mage falls down dead. The chanting increases in fervor as another mage steps up to heft the scepter skyward. As you approach, the mages move to make space for you. Ah, the mage holding the scepter greets you. Another believer seeking the scepter's light. Whatever he was gonna do is, whatever he's gonna say next is cut short by lightning and his subsequent death. The scepter. Oh, well. Every time you take a step, die. No, it says lose 4 fame before every encounter. I think I should run for it, because everybody else gets struck by lightning, and we can't afford any life pain cards. Enraged, the mages fling spells at you. 18. Well,
Back to the bones.
Back to the
I've
bones.
learned to be their master.
Yeah, we're probably gonna die right here. Oh, we got 2/3 of the way there. Lose 20 life. Lose 20 life. What an exceptional mission.
Slain. In time, you will gain the skills you need.
Yeah, definitely. Hey, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Final few missions in this game make me want to break my controller in half, but I'm an adult, so I'm not going to do that. Hope you've enjoyed the episode and watching a grown man self-administer punishment in the form of a digital entertainment product. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Video games are fun.